Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. Title: Infinite Competitive Dungeon Society. My rating: 80. Description: the emergence of monsters and dungeons in modern society has brought about a revolutionary change. Ability users fight against them and the world faces a shift in its paradigm, heralding the advent of a new energy source and the decline of traditional occupations. Common sense becomes warped and imagination becomes reality. On to the next novel we have. I Alone Level Up is a story about Sung Jin Woo, an E-rank hunter who hunts monsters within the gate that connects the real world with the monster world. Despite being weak and having no skills, Jin Woo discovers a hidden catacomb with the hardest difficulty within the D-rank catacombs. On to the next novel we have. The title of the book is Warlock of the Magus World, and the reviewer gave it a rating of 86. The story follows a futuristic scientist who is transported to a fantasy world and becomes focused on pursuing magic and gaining power. The protagonist is described as cold, ruthless, and calculating and will do anything for personal benefit. Loyalty and honor are not important to him. He will avoid confrontations with stronger opponents and eliminate potential threats to his goals. On to the next novel we have. Ning Shi returns after 5 years to seek revenge on her sister and ex-boyfriend. She wants to become a famous actress but has to avoid her sister's schemes. She meets an autistic child and stays with him, and his father Lu Tingxiao falls for her. On to the next novel we have. The title of the story is I Shall Seal the Heavens, and the rating given is 86. The story is set between the 8th and 9th mountains where the strong prey upon the weak. The protagonist's name is Meng Hao and he is the 9th generation demon sealer who aims to seal the heavens. On to the next novel we have. The title is Abandoned by My Childhood Friend, I Became a War Hero. The rating is 84 and the description explains that after being hurt by his friend's abandonment, the protagonist joined the military and later became a hero. On to the next novel we have. The book is titled Weapons of Mass Destruction and has a rating of 80. It is about a man named Nathaniel who gets stuck in a tutorial with other passengers and a dog, and must battle monsters and level up to get back to Earth. The book follows his journey as he faces challenges and works with allies to survive and become stronger. New chapters are released on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On to the next novel we have. The book titled Strange Life of a Cat is about a man named Zheng Tan who suddenly turns into a black cat and is taken in by the Zhao family. Zheng Tan retains his human intelligence and memories, adapting to life as a cat while still trying to figure out how to return to his human form. The book follows his adventures as he navigates this new world, including getting involved in a brawl and catching a thief. On to the next novel we have. The article is about a horror game designer who has made a game that is becoming a reality. The designer has watched many horror movies and collected urban weird tales to get inspiration for his game. The designer feels that his game has become a reality, and the article ends with a mysterious question. The author rates the article at 92. On to the next novel we have. The novel titled Rock Falls, Everyone Dies is about a stone gaining sentience and embarking on a quest to touch grass. The story features cultivation, jade beauties, and escalating numbers. The protagonist is described as the most balanced of all time and the cover was made by Synonym Blue. The reviewer gave a rating of 90. On to the next novel we have. The Dreadful Radio Game is a highly rated Kidian novel written by Innocent Dragonet. It is a horror story filled with suspense, murder, zombies, and darkness. The story revolves around a system that challenges the survival of its participants. The readers are warned to be prepared for encounters with psychopathic killers and ghosts. On to the next novel we have. The article is about a character named Yin Sang Hyeon who signs a contract with the ruler of darkness, who is described as a book made of the skin and blood of those who hold grudges against humans and heaven. The character is described as a heavenly genius and is now rewriting his own destiny. The article is rated 90. On to the next novel we have. The story is about a teenage boy who dies and gets a second chance in the body of Spider-Man. The male lead is Peter Parker, Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, and the female lead is Michelle Jones per Megajoule, played by Zendaya. The story is set in 2010, a few months before Iron Man 1, and Peter is 6 feet tall. The author states that this story is their redemption story, having learned from previous mistakes in writing. The romance will start earlier in this story. On to the next novel, we have Sect Master's Immortal Journey is a fantasy story about a time traveler who helps a small martial sect rise to power in a world where ordinary people cultivate and compete for supremacy without any assistance from a system. The rating for the story is 82. On to the next novel, we have the lane titled Otome Game no Heroine de Psycho Survival is about a girl named Alicia who discovers she is the heroine in a game and rejects the predetermined script. She becomes an adventurer named Arya and becomes known as the Ash-Crowned Princess of Slaughter. She gets pulled into the world of nobles and is forced to fight powerful enemies in order to survive and break free from the game's storyline. It is a fantasy novel with a strong female lead. The rating is 86. On to the next novel, we have the story is titled I'll Surpass the MC, and the rating is 86. It is about the main character claiming to be better than the MC in a book and being reincarnated into that world along with 5 other reincarnates. Surprisingly, the MC is now a regressor, which was unexpected. The story has a Discord group. On to the next novel, we have the article discusses a novel with an omniscient first-person's viewpoint title about a con artist who is imprisoned in the abyssal prison and meets a regressor. When the con artist reads the regressor's mind, she discovers she has 1 year to live, and the world will end 10 years later. The article rates the novel 86. On to the next novel, we have this is a fanfiction titled Naruto, The Wind Calamity, in which the protagonist transmigrates into the Narutoverse as a civilian orphan with unlocked chakra. The story will follow the character's growth in power and integration into the world of ninjas through hard work and training. The story will have no harem and there will be a lot of killing. The MC is a careful person and won't put their life at risk unnecessarily. The story will have a smart and consistent MC, lots of training, and original arcs. The plot will mostly stay the same but without any repeated scenes, dialogues from the manga. The author takes no ownership of Naruto or its characters but does create original characters. This is the author's first fanfiction and welcomes constructive criticism. On to the next novel, we have the story is called Deep Sea Embers, and the reviewer gave it a rating of 86. The story follows a captain of a ghost ship who confronts a world that has been subverted by strange phenomena. The sea has become the last hope for civilization, while shadows from the past wait to devour this dying world. The new captain must first figure out how to drive the ship. On to the next novel, we have the article is about a man named Wang Yun who finds himself participating in a reality show as a fugitive. He must evade capture by the show's hunters to win a maximum prize of 10 billion. He gains various skills, such as the Peerless Rogue system, God-level parkour skills, and God-level driving skills, to outwit his opponents. The article describes the battle of physical strength and wits that ensues. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.